Whatley. Super excited. He's an idol of mine, honestly. He's up there with Kevin Van Dam and Scott Martin on my fishing list, even before he went to the Bassmasters. So I'm just glad to be out here with him today.
Well, dude, I appreciate that. I don't know that I'm quite that high of a level, but it's that's definitely an honor, and I appreciate that. What we're going to do today, Carson has talked to me about wanting to try to learn how to break down a lake, and it really is different for any time of the year. You've got fall transition really that's happening right now where we're at today. Anywhere in the south, I'd probably say anywhere below the Mason-Dixon line, you've got a fall transition right now. So your shadow moving, which in turn you already know this, your shadow moving, your bass is following them. So today, really what we're going to do is primarily spend time today on trying to figure out where that bait's going, because wherever the bait's going, wherever the food's going, you're going to go where the food's at, right? Well, I'm going to go the same way. So the bass are no different, and that's what I try and tell people all the time. It's just always be paying attention to where your bait's at. Keep your eyes open in the fall. If there's any other time that you may not quite pay attention as much to what's going on around you, the fall is probably the best time, because the fish are moving, they're coming higher in the water column, they're starting to break off of the main river and the main lake, type of deal, and starting to move to the backs. So the bass will follow them. But anyway, that brings in top water. We got a lot of top water going on this time of year, so keep your eyes open, your ears peeled, listening for blow-ups, and that's really a lot of what we're going to do today. We're going to do some map study. That's, you wanted to know how to break down a lake, so that's how I break down a lake. Is basically, first off, I'm going to know what time of year, what type of lake I'm dealing with. Am I dealing with a highland reservoir? Am I dealing with a southern impoundment? And if you are, it all is a little bit different. But we're going to talk about that today, and hopefully you can learn a lot today.
Yeah, I hope so. What's up, guys? I'm here with Brad Whatley, and this morning we're looking for some patterns. Got on a little something earlier in the morning, just looking for stuff. Let's just say, if everything goes right, it could be a fun tournament. Grind, but definitely fun. That's pretty much the day. Had a great time, learned a lot. Just still looking to establish more patterns.
Basically out here, and I'm just trying to instruct on what experience I have and what I've seen through the years. And in the fall, we're in the fall time of the year, and these fish are really in transition mode. They're starting to move, the bait's moving, so therefore the fish are moving. And just trying to establish a couple of different patterns that would work, for somebody that's trying to fish this time of year. One thing about this time of year is just be conscious that it's similar to your pre-spawn type of the year. Fish are moving, they're on the move, the bait's on the move. Just be very open-minded and constantly trying to look for and evolve new patterns. Don't get too one-dimensional and get stuck in something. You may have figured something out, but don't just stick with that and run with it, because that pattern could die on you, and you always want to try to have a backup plan. So even if you're not catching, you can catch them or not catch them, but if you figured out something, don't just don't live with it. Try to figure out something else, and then at the end of the day, if you don't figure out anything else, then the one thing or two things that you did have working for you, then you can try to run that and develop that throughout the lake during the tournament. But in practice, keep an open mind at all times. That's one thing I'm trying to drive home with Carson. Keep an open mind. throw different stuff because they're always changing this time.